He's at the front.
Yeah.
You're good now. We're actually going now.
We're actually live, huh?
Yeah.
We're live.
We're
Holy
live.
smokes.
It took a while. I didn't know actually. Like I thought like the little what I deleted was like bare minimum for storage space. I might just delete all of them and like be ready to go for the next 20 episodes. I mean, I've never gotten there, but like my computer just goes, yeah, your storage is at 0. Figure it the fuck out, buddy.
Well, what would it be if, like, you just took, instead of just deleting them, never having them again, like, saving them onto something else?
Well, that's the thing. So I have I need to figure out, my buddy, I got new chairs.
Just get that.
My buddy's like, you should just probably invest in.
That's to give people the chills. I'm just going to say that. I'm sorry not to cut you
No,
off.
that's good. That's nice Bushlight ASMR. We'll send that to him. Maybe they'll sponsor us
Yeah.
later.
Right now, people are getting chills up their spines.
That's your second one. You said after you had your second one, you're switching to regular guys.
In case anyone's wondering, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Happy Saturday, everyone.
This isn't a drinking podcast either, right?
Well, no, it is. It definitely
definitely
is. I
is.
mean, I've had like how many people shotgun beers? Like, do you think they would like us shotgunning? I'm like, go for it. I'm not gonna do it, but go for it.
If you all are lucky today, you're going to see the slowest shotgun of your life. And maybe I'll pop one open.
Oh, that's the only thing I have to tell you is make sure your body is pointed towards there. Well, not extreme, and then you're talking into the mic. That's it.
Gotcha.
So
can you tell
I
if
would
the
it would
second
go a
ear
little
right now?
closer to it. Yeah.
closer?
Well, I can see all your guys'.
How am I doing?
I don't
You're
wanna be
fine. You're fine.
good
I don't want to be
You're about
working
to
this
start
thing like a
sucking
damn.
on it. You're close enough.
I don't want to be working this thing like a stripper.
No, you're good. You're good.
I feel like I'm gonna break this chair though.
No, it's okay. I've had a lot heavier people sit on these things. They're really cheap. I bought them when we made this right here is actually a bar. It's a pallet bar.
That's a beautiful bar.
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous right now, isn't it? I want to set it up for an episode, but
Set it up.
Right next to me.
and then I bought these chairs for it. But we brought it up to college, and I was like, oh, we gotta take so good care of it for the first couple like months, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm not taking this, setting this up, setting this down every season, and so I just left it outside. I left these chairs outside in the middle. I'm in Wisconsin where I'm like, fuck it. They made it through. These used to be complete.
A little bit of mold on the bottom.
These weren't gray when I got them. They are now.
And this can't be like green treated.
No.
Do you think this is green treated? No. This is $10. Do you think this is green treated? That sentence alone is worth more than these chairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
They look good though. It gives it that rustic look. It's kind of nice.
Except for
Yeah.
that's getting clipped. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's getting cut out. Well, that's why we have.
I feel like this will be a well clipped video.
Yeah,
I gotta clean up some storage on my fucking computer.
I have a feeling by 10 a.m. I'm gonna be smoked.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm worried.
yeah.
I'm straight up worried for my day.
Yeah.
I was supposed to. My original plan.
You should let them know what time you got home last night.
Yeah,
Just
4 o'clock in the
4
morning. Yeah.
4 in the morning.
This was supposed to happen at 8:30.
I was sleeping like a baby.
What time is it?
It's
9:45?
9:45 now. Yeah, we started. And he's like, "How about 9?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah.
I had like 9 alarms set, but now I made it. All I needed was a shower, and I was like, I literally in the shower, I was like, "All right, I'm ready to go. Let's do this."
Yeah.
No, my original plan was go to the open mic, come home right away. Didn't happen. And set up, have like a bloody bar waiting for you guys. I'd have like one drink. Didn't know you guys were like ready to drink, so I was like,
I didn't know.
it's probably a good thing.
I
that
didn't know-
it
I
worked out this
texted
way.
you-
And then I was gonna go work out after this. That's not fucking happening. Are you kidding me?
I was supposed to also work off the past 3 days, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
No, I got 5 days in this week, but
There you go.
I'm not. It's not happening today. I have a buddy coming down after you, like probably 45 minutes after you guys leave.
Really?
And we're going golfing. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And there's gonna be
And
no
then we're
drinks
going to
out on
see
the-
Rogan. I'm like, I'm gonna be absolutely torched.
That's gonna be a
tonight.
great show though. Where's
Yeah, that'd
he?
be cool.
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Jeez, I didn't even know he was coming to town.
It's gonna be probably a solo
I didn't either.
show, huh?
He's a big hunter.
Yes. These
He's
need.
hunter.
No, he's dumb.
He's like really cool with like Steve Rennell from Meat Eaters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cam Haynes.
Cam Haynes, he talks to.
Yeah.
It's kind
All
of a
the
big
time.
deal.
No, he went elk hunting with Cam Haynes too.
Yeah.
And he got into it. I think Cam got Joe into elk hunting or just hunting in general.
Well,
Right.
now he doesn't shut the fuck up about it.
Oh, really? You talk about
He loves
If you
it.
follow him on any social media, half his posts are like elk meat and jalapenos or
Elk.
jalapenos, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
But
You're
no,
a-
what is the weirdest or what's the most like exotic thing you've gone hunting for? This might like ruin half my audience, but like I hunt giraffes. and
No.
baby.
Oh, no.
baby
Honestly,
ducks.
I mean, just elk.
Just
I
elk?
think I wouldn't even call that exotic, but that's
yeah,
definitely
not exotic. That's the only word I could think of.
I'm a
not
white- I'm a-
white-tailed deer.
Yeah, I'm a whitetail hunter, and the
Yeah.
only thing I've really hunted in my life is squirrels, rabbits, and
Yeah, you're a small
whitetail
town hunter. Yeah, we're
Small
from
town.
Wisconsin. It makes
USA.
sense. Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm thinking about that question too, and like it brings me down the line, and I don't even know if you could call this hunting, but like carp, like shooting carp.
Oh, okay.
Well,
the
you
bow?
shot. Oh, the
Like
bow.
bow
That'd be
fishing.
So I want to try that.
It's
so
a
bad.
blast. It is an absolute blast. It's just a mess. Like the scales and the blood gets everywhere, and
They're slimy and gross.
they
Yeah,
stink.
I've
they
done it with the,
stink.
with the.
And then
with
you
the-
got to worry about where you're gonna get rid of them, you know. But
put them in mom's garden.
you just knock on a farmer's door and see if you can dump them in their field. But I don't know. I mean, I would think that's exotic. It's an invasive species.
I
I'm
guess.
glad those were your answers. If I heard like rhino, I'm like, well, we're gonna end this episode right now.
Zebra. I got a
Yeah.
zebra. No. But,
No,
mean,
I think too
Endangered
like
toucan.
yeah.
I think too like hunting has got a bad reputation over the years from like safari hunts and whatnot because they are endangered animals that are, you know, people are paying an X amount of dollars to hunt this game, and it's just like one of those things where if it's a protected animal, why are we hunting them at all? So I shouldn't say that I'm disagreeing with hunting safari animals, but just in general.
If it's
it's
a
a rich
protected
man. I think it's
animal,
a rich
probably
man's
not
sport.
the best idea to be hunting
right,
it. Yeah, I
right.
think it's illegal if it's a protected
Like
animal.
your brother's dream is to shoot like a water buffalo.
Is it really?
He's talked about it a lot.
Is that a protected animal?
I don't think so.
I don't think that-
like a black Cape
Right.
buffalo. He says he wants to kill everything that could kill him.
Right, the most dangerous animal in the
Well,
world.
that's me. Like I could kill him.
You're lethal. I mean,
Yeah.
Lethal. You seen these fucking arms?
yeah. You got concealed carry for these
just-
things or what?
Wow, I'm losing audience members at this like start of this. Fuck.
We're just deleting right now.
Oh, so what's this episode? Killing endangered animals and flexing?
Yeah. Yeah.
what?
No, it's
Um,
we can get into it right away though. How did you guys so it's called Brothers, just Brothers?
Brothers Midwest Productions.
Okay.
BMP.
And I need the whole rundown. So I don't even know everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick this off to him because, well,
Yeah,
you're kind of
no.
like if there's a president of the company. I mean, this is the man.
How many of them are you? Like, is it you two?
Was there 12?
Doro?
There's,
12 of you?
There's 10. There's
10?
10.
I start trimming the fat here, boys.
No, so how it kind of started is, and this is gonna be kind of a funny story, but if we're talking about beer, we're talking drinking, whatever.
Oh, everything happens around a beer. It's
Right.
okay.
I always said the best thing that's ever happened to me is I met, and this is actually how Brothers Midwest kind of like the birth of Brothers Midwest
Yeah.
came. I was actually at Kelly's Bar in Oshkosh, right off of campus, and Jacob Rand, he's like our videographer,
Yeah.
professional editor. I ran into him. He was wearing a camouflage vest, and I was just torched. I went up to him and I'm like, hey, I was like, where'd you get that vest? And he's like, Shields, $70. Right after he said that phrase, I'm like, we're gonna be friends.
He threw the price out there.
He he threw the price out there, exactly, and he told me where he got the
This
vest.
is so
but,
small
but,
town.
realistically,
Oh,
I
Wisconsin.
did not give a crap where he got that vest from. Him and I started talking hunting, and we started getting into what he did for fun. And when I connected the idea of like production with hunting and outdoors, we kind of both looked at each other like we should start like filming our hunts. Soon after that, I'm good buddies with Matt Wakoyak, Jake Wakoyak, from down in Muskego here. A couple other buddies up by me in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. We brought this idea together of connecting our hunting passion with filming at a high quality, in a high quality resolution and showing it to people through YouTube. And after we kind of came up with that idea, we just started thinking, okay, what's a name? What's a name that we could use? What's a logo we could use? the same year that we were thinking about names and logos and how we're going to start this thing, what are we going to be known as?
I like it, by the way.
No,
It's
yeah.
simple.
It is. And
I'm still trying to find my own logo right now.
So it's actually, and I guess this is a perfect time for me to share this, but our logo, and I guess our main brand image is this shed antler that's on my hat here.
Yeah.
But this is actually the shed antler off of a buck that was killed by Matt Wakoyak in 2019, and it ended up scoring 202 ace inches. And these are the sheds off the buck from the year before. So it really does. I mean, it means something. Our logo means something. And actually, a little while after he shot this buck, I just watched a dog walk by.
Hold on, Penny. Hold this mic. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, keep talking. Keep talking.
Keep
I just
talking.
gotta feed the dog a treat.
You just gotta leave the set to go feed the dog.
But no, and that's soon after you met him, Nate. Like, you met him at the gym after like asking, "Are you the guy?" We did like an informal podcast talking about Prince.
How I even got brought up to it and even heard about anything was actually the very first, before I even heard about,
This is a well-produced show.
before I even heard about like you or like anybody or even the name on YouTube, it popped up the video of you and Matt talking about Matt's 200-inch Prince that he shot. And then I found out, I'm like, holy shit, this kid lives in Muskego. He lives right down the road.
Wait, so you guys didn't know each other? You guys haven't always been friends?
No,
I've known Nate for 3 months.
It's fucking
3 months?
Yeah,
3
I literally
months.
just met this guy.
Yeah. And we brought him.
And I asked you to do the show, and you're like, I'm bringing this guy. I know you're really going to like him.
Yeah. No, I literally met Matt met Nate. Nate helped Matt and Jake out kill a bunch of turkeys down in Franklin or in that area this year.
Yep.
And Matt called me. He's like, "You got to meet this kid. He's a great guy."
Yeah.
I met Nate Clark, and before I even met Nate, it was kind of weird because we
awkward.
would spend like hours on the phone, and I didn't even know him.
Like you guys are fucking
Like,
dating.
we were
felt
just
good.
like we were buddy, like we were
Hey,
just
you guys want to FaceTime?
yeah, literally. I mean, we were just
We talked to hours in the morning.
yeah. He called me one time. He's like,
Good night, good morning text.
He called me one time. He's like this. He's like, "Are you thinking about deer hunting right now?" And I'm like,
All tuned up.
and I'm like this. I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Do we just become best friends?" I'm like, "Yeah, we did."
I feel like I right now I'm looking at like 2 more Stevens right now, and it's bothering the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't bother me, but it is. Like, for my, like, perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're a deer hunter yourself.
I am,
I don't know
yeah.
if they even know that.
I mean, I don't know if I've talked about it on here, really.
I don't think you have.
It's a perfect opportunity.
He
Yeah.
shot actually a really nice buck. How many years ago? 2?
I mean, I could look it up on my phone. I think
Probably
2,
2. You
3
shot a
years.
nice
I think it's
buck.
like 3 years ago, yeah.
Bow or
Yeah.
gun?
Gun.
Gone.
That was,
I was like, this
is
was
that the
supposed
gun?
to be a gun. I got like, my
I mean,
hands
that
are
could be a
full, yeah.
bow too. He's
Yeah. I went with the recoil look. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll pull it up on my phone, but
That's awesome.
yeah, no, it's like we've never had. I think it's the biggest year that came off our property.
Steven said it was.
Was
It's
it?
the biggest buck that's
Yeah.
came off your
I think Steven's
But
a
I
little
mean,
pissed that it's not him.
He's a
but-
little jealous.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. Like if
Oh, yeah.
Steven, like when we first started hunting, my dad said because we brought Andrew once.
I
That was like
know
the
he's
fir-
ever been out there.
Well, he went when we have this. My dad's uncle. We would go there, and he came to this property once, and when we would just watch my dad bow hunt, and you know, like when you go to hunter safety, like we joke about it now, like the golden rule is like tab K or something like that. It's like treat every gun if it's loaded. Be sure of your target and beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that
keep
before.
keep like, and we like the only reason I
Know
know
your
that's because
target,
we
what's beyond
yeah
it,
always
all
like
that.
I don't even know what the A is. Keep your finger out of the trigger guard until you're ready to shoot. And then my dad like, and the only reason I know is because we say it every year, and then my dad goes, what's the other one? I go, never let Andrew shoot a bigger deer than you. And I think it's like we're always like, because Andrew never goes, so now it's like never let your brother shoot a bigger deer than you. So I have Steven right now, but
There you
I'm
go.
fully convinced because he's gonna end up hunting more in his lifetime than I am. He'll shoot a bigger one, but yeah, it was pretty good. I shot it within. It was a dream shoot for me because it was fucking cold, and it was opening day, I think. and it was 30 minutes. I like woke up. I like get in my I have to walk it feels like a quarter mile, I think, to get in my stand. I have to cross a river, put on waders to get to my stand.
Man, that's some hardcore stuff.
You work for it.
Yeah.
I'm dripping sweat by the time I get there.
Hating your life at this
I'm
point?
like, I want to fucking it's like 5 degrees outside in the morning.
Yeah.
And I get to
It's
my
a
stand, and I'm
typical
like, and I'm
Wisconsin
taking my hat off. I got like the neck warm. I'm taking it off.
That's all shit that I
Started
know.
stripping down.
But the problem is
like
like when you start sweating, and it's like this isn't gonna last for the next 6 hours.
Yeah.
So then that sweat gets real cold. And all of a sudden I'm just like
freezes.
Sitting there.
So I just like go to bed.
Go to bed.
And I literally I think I passed over 5 minutes. I woke up and I saw a corner just like movement.
Oh, you woke up and he was right there.
Kinda, yeah. So I
What a
saw a
dream.
movement.
Come on.
Pinch me.
Yeah, saw a movement, and then it took me like 5 minutes because he wasn't moving a lot. And I was like, I think that's a deer. And then I'm just here, and I'm like half
Out of it.
asleep. I
He's
half
out of
asleep, and then I scope him, but I can't because it's so dark. I
Right.
can't tell if it's a buck or a doe. I'm like, I think it's a buck. No lie, I didn't know how big it was when I shot it.
Come on.
I'm dead serious. I will on.
Did you
my
know it
mom's
was a
life.
buck?
I did know it was a buck. I did not know how big it was.
Didn't just.
I think I was. I think in the back of my head I knew it was decently big.
Yeah.
Because.
You didn't know.
But I
how
had
big it
no
was.
clue. No clue. So like, when I scoped it and it's still semi like dark out, I'm like, all right, I think I see antlers. Like no branches doing this. Like going
Right.
No branches walking through.
And-
There's no branch moving.
Well, like I can't tell what it is. Like it's not as light as it is now.
Right.
So I'm like, I can tell it's bigger than like a fork or a spike, and that's my rule up there because we don't see the biggest deer where we hunt.
Right.
So it's like I won't shoot a fork, a spike, even like a small 6 because I want things to grow.
Right.
Even though like we're surrounded by people, like it's just like a pipe dream to like
Let 'em grow.
Let them grow. But I was like, all right, this is bigger than a 6, and I was like, all right, it's down.
Here we go.
And shot it, and like
How far was he?
I'm terrible at that.
Okay.
Everyone always asks that, and I'm terrible. Like my first deer I ever shot, I go, it was like 30 yards. My dad goes, that was like 120, dude. It was probably 70.
Okay.
And
He was like 280.
Yeah.
yeah,
Across the
like
marsh.
multiply by 4. But no, it's like I don't know. I think everyone like a respectable hunter, like you shoot, like I still shake every time I shoot something because
yeah.
it means something.
It's exciting.
And then
If you're not shaking, you shouldn't be hunting.
exactly. It's like
If it
if you
doesn't
know
fire
if
you
you know
up.
you just took a life, you're like, and you're just like that was fun. I'm like
Right.
I'm like, you all right, psycho, like
Yeah.
Dexter. Like, you
Right.
don't need to. So
It's a weird feeling at the same
Yeah, it
No,
really is.
But yeah, then I called my
These are cold.
I radioed my dad. Actually, no, this happened to be the one time I forgot my radio. So I have no radio. I have nothing to tell anyone.
Delta 9er just dropped a stud.
So they're trying to radio him, like, because when anyone shoots around us, because we're all fairly close when we hunt together. Because I go with Chad Fry too and
Yep.
Steven. And like if someone like we think shoots, like, was that you?
Yeah. That's
And
what's
so
fun
I
about it,
so I
too, though.
shoot and I realize I don't have a radio, and so in my head they're all like, "Was that you?" And I'm like, just not replying.
Just,
It's at the cabin, like the cabin's
They're
like,
all
"Yep."
just talking.
You open it's still like the radio playing, I'm like, oh, knocking boots.
yeah.
Dirt on my boots.
Exactly. And so I was so excited. So I got down, and when I saw the deer, like, yeah, we need to go find my dad now.
Yeah.
And I walked to my dad, and for some reason,
It's daylight at this point.
it's like 8 now.
Yeah.
I think I shot. I waited a while to go see him.
Right.
By a while, I mean like 30 minutes.
You think it's a long
You
time.
think it's a long time.
5 minutes.
It takes
Because you're
5
shaking,
minutes.
you're cold too. When you actually
Right.
when you shake and you shoot something, like I was warm, I was fucking freezing. I'm like, I gotta move.
Yup.
And I'm like, I don't think he'll be mad if I take him out of his stand for this deer. But I'm like, for some reason, I'm like, I need to go quietly because I don't know if a deer's by him. I apparently went so quietly. My dad is sitting up against a tree, and he in his words, he goes, dude, I thought a deer was gonna walk literally right past me.
You know,
he had
You're
his
sitting there
he had his
just
gun.
ready,
He
just
literally goes. He
looking.
had his gun ready, and I'm like, I'm no lie. I'm like, this one I know, like 20 yards from. I'm like, Dad, nothing. He's just
frozen.
I'm like, Dad.
That's how you. At that point, you probably thought he thinks I'm a deer.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I at that point I was like, he sees a deer, like he like.
So now
sees,
you're
like,
looking.
So
Yeah.
now I'm looking. I'm like, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, but I already got one. Like, you need to see this. And I'm like, Dad. And I get there, and I'm like, Dad. He goes, Jesus Christ. He goes, dude, I thought you were a deer. I go, I got one. He goes, what? He goes, you need to see this. He goes, this better be good. And I mean, he was like, holy shit, like, nice.
Yeah.
I still haven't pulled it up yet.
That's so funny.
That's so
It's
cool.
nothing that I've seen you guys pull out, but for us, it was fantastic. Like, it was
Well, that's a good buck.
I mean, for most, I would say for 99% of hunters, it's a deer of a lifetime.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You got it mounted, right?
Yeah. I don't know where it is right now though.
Well, there you go.
See, I can't say that about any of my deer heads. I know where every one of them are at all times. You know, like it's something like for me, like when I
Does your
get
dad have it?
I think my dad has it. It's either my dad has it or it's in Steven's closet right now, which we can't go get because he's COVID positive.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna all of a sudden YouTube just takes his video down.
Right.
No, he's quarantined. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I think my dad has. I think it might be hanging up at my dad's. For a while, I was gonna give it to Chad because like I got no place to put it. I'm not gonna put it in the living room here.
Right. Right.
Like when I have my own place, I'll put it there.
Yeah,
but
then you'll grab it.
right.
I was like, because
It should be a part of the podcast.
you
It's a
see-
Wisconsin podcast.
Yeah.
You just throw it up on the wall.
Right.
Well, actually, that'd be a good idea because we got rid of the. No one even sees the
There's
paddleboard that was there.
Yeah, put that.
I want to start adding stuff.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
mean, it's.
put it right next
I'm
to the
gonna
baby.
admit when I moved.
How much more Wisconsin does it get? You're sitting here drinking beer with podcast, shooting the shit with a bunch
Packer.
of guys.
There's
Boom.
a Packers emblem.
Packer. You got Cream City or
Year of the Deer.
Oh no, it's Year of the Deer.
Yeah.
And boom, you guys.
I need a deer head and
yeah,
spotted
deer
cow.
head,
That's what
spotted
we need.
cow. How much
That's
more
and some-
Wisconsin does it
and some
get?
cheese curds.
And some cheese. Oh god, that would have been great.
Oh.
Maybe we don't do this at 8 o'clock in the morning
Yeah,
next
no,
time.
Yeah.
Well, even if it was any, we could still eat cheese curds.
That's
Mhm.
true.
I'm just talking about trying to get them because I'm not gonna make them for you, and I don't think anyone is open to make cheese curds at 8 o'clock.
Quick trip.
Quick Trip.
A
always
Saturday,
Quick
I
Trip
would say,
Cafe.
man.
I literally
They
thought.
have cheese curds at Quick Trip.
Oh man, are they good? Have you had them at
So
Quick
good.
Trip?
They're good.
They're good.
How often you're working like construction stuff, right? How often do you eat at the gas station?
I don't even want to admit this right now. It's almost every day. That's bad.
So bad.
Is that bad?
Mine's sometimes twice a day.
I used to be so healthy. I'm pretty healthy. I don't.
Yeah,
want
you
everyone
used to
think
be
that-
like I would look when Steven goes, I'm going lifting. I'm like, who are you going with? He goes, Nathan. I go, okay, good. Like
Yeah.
you're about to. I thought Steven was gonna be fucking I mean, Steven could be a huge dude.
Yeah. Well,
But I'm
most
like-
of the time we
but I
go to
would
the
look- I
gym.
see
I don't want to
pictures
leak
of-
this information, but most of the time we go to the gym. He's either looking at trucks on his phone, on his phone looking at trucks.
That's Steven though. That's his brand. He
yeah.
likes. I mean, that's.
But no, that's good.
But
I
hey,
just-
he's there. He's there. Which
he's
is
there,
great, yeah.
which is true.
And he like. I mean, it's not like he's not doing anything there. He's
No.
still lifting.
Oh yeah.
I
He was
want to bring him
giving-
with me once. I mean, I think you would kill him more, but you're doing more heavyweight stuff.
Yeah.
Is my guess.
Most of the
you're
time-
fucking yoked.
I try. No.
Why do you
now
think?
like I
He's in
used
why
to
do you
be.
think he's in a flannel cutoff?
I'm a lumberjack. Look at this.
No one dresses normally here. My last fucking episode, Matt had the Viking helmet on.
I seen that. Yeah, you had Matt on. That was awesome.
Yeah,
He
that
wore
one.
He wore that Viking.
Yeah,
helmet
that
the whole
one
time.
was way more tame than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be wild.
I thought it was gonna be nuts. Well, he wants to. His ideas were like he just wants us to drink, and I'm like, I'm down for it, but like someone's got to record it for me. So maybe we find your guy. But no, afterwards he goes, we should do an episode because I have like this Patreon account that I want to put extra stuff on.
Okay.
Which people would have to pay for. But I think it's just going to be like when I'm just like stupid drunk. He goes, let's do one. How do you feel about going to work really hungover? I'm like, pretty fucking terribly, to be honest.
That sounds awful.
And he goes, but I don't work next week. I go, the rest of us do, Matt. And he goes, let's just get stupid drunk and just talk about whatever and like black out in your garage.
Honestly,
And I'm like, hey,
I don't
let's
know if
be
you're
honest.
listening to this right now, but that's a fantastic idea.
It
I would be
sounds fun.
so happy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not to do it on like a Sunday where we have to work, but
It sounds fun, but I can't do it on a Wednesday.
no. But honestly, how much fun would that be?
To get blacked out.
I've done it before.
Just fucking plastered, just hammered.
I have
just
one
talking
I
to
have-
the mic about random shit.
I have one episode on a Patreon account right now. So so I don't know how much you know, but like we did Tending a Lisp was
Okay.
me and Braxton, the
need to
show
know
we
push
did
that.
before this. And we did one. I wanted to do like 2 episodes a week,
right.
and I was like, let's just do one where we drink, because we didn't drink at all for when we did that.
Yeah.
And we would just like bring up topics and we talk about. I was like, let's do one when we drink. Dude, we got so fucked up in this garage, and thank God it's not on camera. So fucked up, and then we left and we went to someone's apartment, thinking like, oh, we're going out tonight. We didn't go out. We just went there. He fell asleep instantly. I came back home and threw up. I was like, it was. And the first podcast I ever did, I've told in here plenty of times, just did straight shots of tequila. Straight shots
tequila
because I was trying to get in shape. So we're like, oh, let's do the healthy booze with me and my buddy Sam.
It has not
Classic.
many calories.
And we're like, not many calories. I'm like, and he's like, do you want to mix it with anything? I'm like, should we? He goes, nah, we don't need to mix it with anything. We don't need the extra calories. I'm like, okay. Just 11 shots of tequila later, and I'm fucking smoking a stogie on the patio, and then I wake up in the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I didn't even throw up.
If you think about tequila and like the proof of tequila, like you're drinking a booze that literally dissolves a worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking
How many
gross.
how many
Fucking gross.
shots honestly do you think you had that night?
I think it's upwards of 15.
Yeah. See. Wow. I mean,
I don't like talking about drinking as much, but I've done worse. I'm telling you right now, I have. I had one
you
night.
seem proud of that. Well, proud of that.
To be honest, it's like
I would be.
I would say I'm like 40% proud, 60% scared of like the one night I had in college doing it. And we'll tell this, and then I want to get back to your guys' company because that's why we're here. But we had a. You all right, buddy?
You see that? I just dribbled.
He's
That's
too
all
many
right.
deep.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
yeah,
too
that was
deep and
full.
It's 10 o'clock.
Cut off.
But we so
me
I
off.
bartended obviously in college.
Yeah.
And,
At the W.
yeah, the W. And
You went to Wisconsin?
Madison, yeah.
Nice. Good
You
deal.
went to Wisconsin.
You went to Wisconsin.
I think it's we were like, oh, you went to Wisconsin. That's how you know it's like the school in Wisconsin when they call it Wisconsin. Yet every school is UW or something.
Yeah, literally.
But
UW.
anyway.
You went to Wisconsin? Yeah. Which one? I go, no, I went to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where you went. I went to UW Madison.
So it only makes sense that you start a podcast. I feel like because Wisconsin, like we are the number one drinking state.
I think it's like of the top 10, we're like 9 or 8.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I
they're
heard
no,
Appleton.
we got to be closer.
No,
to
no,
I heard
drinking,
Appleton,
no,
Wisconsin.
drinking cities in America.
Oh,
I think
cities.
of the top 10 or 15, we're like 9 or 10
That's
of the cities.
That's disgusting.
It's gross, yeah. I also saw like before we get to the story, I saw like some, and like I take it with a grain of salt, like on like Instagram, like the most drinking fan bases for baseball, and like Milwaukee was
God,
like
that's got to be up there.
no, Milwaukee was like 8. I go, are you kidding me? We're not even top 5. He goes, who pre-games the most? I go, what the fuck are you talking? Well, the problem is the stat
Who's
was
top like 3 then?
the stat was who
Why am I
drinks
upset about that?
who drinks the most at a baseball game, and we weren't in the top 5. And it's like price per beer and most spent at the game. And I was like, well, okay, it's Milwaukee. It's not as expensive as if you go to Wrigley or
Right.
Yankee Stadium or anything like that. And I mean, Yankee Stadium wasn't up there. But they're like, yeah, they spend more money to begin with. I'm like, do you know why they spend more money? It's because we're getting kicked into the game. I don't know if anyone else has ever, like, I straight up, 4th inning, has had someone come knock on the door and be like, hey, man, it's the 4th inning. Go into the game.
You
We're
bought
like,
a ticket.
You're
You're here.
They literally
You might as well go
they
in at
kicked
this
us
point.
out of the parking lot and like, get inside. And like they knocked on the door and I was taking
into the game.
I was taking pulls
into the game.
I was taking pulls of menthol mint like McGillicuddies and like and I'm like, sir, do you want to go inside? We're like, no, it's raining. Like there's a roof. I'm like, I don't want to go.
I don't want to walk the 200, 300 feet
See, that's
to get into the building.
That's the difference is the spend. It's like who's spending a lot of the money? Maybe not Milwaukee, but I can tell you before that game, before the attendance.
I tell you what, I don't know how you got your stats, but I guarantee you Milwaukee didn't participate in the stats because they're a little too fucked up.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, do you want to take a survey? Go fuck yourself. Like that's.
But that just goes to show, like, I mean, yeah, we all love sports and stuff, and some of us may bandwagon. It's me, but it's like we almost have too much fun tailgating to even worry about the damn game.
Let's be honest. We when we buy a Brewers ticket, like I do want to like see the game. It's like
you're buying a ticket.
Like, to drink. You're buying a ticket to drink in a parking lot. That's it.
That's all you're doing.
That's what a Brewers ticket is. Because
I've never thought
$10 to what? Like, oh, I'd like to go drink in this parking lot. And I'm like, okay, cool. You can do this at home. Like, no, I want to do it here with a bunch of other people.
All it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's you pay for the atmosphere.
Right. That's
You really do.
And that's dude. Have you ever been to a Packer game?
One.
I was
once when I think.
Let's talk after this actually, because I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. But dude, that's all it is. That's all. I think Bucks games are the only ones that we're not like, hey, let's get fucking wasted. That's because we don't have a parking lot.
Right. You need a parking
That's
lot.
true.
You need a parking lot.
That's true. I never thought about that.
If we had a parking lot for Bucks games, like that was connected to the stadium, like Lambeau or Miller Park, dude.
It'd be.
You know how many shots would have been fired when we won the fucking game? Bang, 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 bang.
It would have been. They wanted to flip the hop when we won.
Yeah. Do you know someone got shot outside the bar we were at?
What?
Like straight up shot. Boom.
In
down.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Like.
Me and Steven were at Brothers, and all of a sudden I get like we win, like we celebrating, like half the people leave to go like.
You guys were down there.
Yeah, why the fuck would you not be down there?
Dude,
That's not going to happen. We don't know if it's going to happen again.
After you tell your story, I'll tell you the only reason why I was not down there, and you're going to laugh.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But fair, but like, we down there, like, I'm going to regret it if I don't go. Is it Tuesday? And like, we've been saying Bucks in 6 for like 6 years. And we actually could do it in 6 in Milwaukee. And in my head, I'm like, do you realize how many people are going to get fucking shot if we do this? Because it's been getting pretty bad down here.
Big deal.
And so we win, we celebrate, we go nuts. I mean, the bar is fucking loaded with people. And then we win, and people just, like, clear out. They're like, they want to go to, like, just storm wherever they storm. And I was like, all right, have people, like, they need the people to go flip the train.
Let's go help them.
And
they want to. You know what the hop is?
No,
it's a train
that
runs
does
nothing.
nothing.
That's why I haven't been taught. I have no idea.
By the way,
Where
I
you
didn't
from?
know I didn't know what the hop was until someone sent me a link. Goes,
Come
someone's gonna
on.
flip. I'm dead serious.
So what is the
It's
hop?
a train that does nothing.
It's the hop. Okay, the hop is what. I don't want to get into
I'm not from
politics and all that.
I'm not really a Bucks fan.
Milwaukee.
I'm not really.
I'll tell you right now, it's a
Milwaukee
train that no
Brewers
one
fan.
fucking wanted. They spent all this goddamn money on it. Now I'm getting all heated about this fucking hop.
That's
And
all
I'm
right.
so
You should be. You should.
No,
be.
I am. I'm pissed. You
I'd
didn't
be
play
pissed, too.
basketball, obviously. When
What
you were
did
in
that
high school.
What did that hit though?
I don't know. You were
I mean,
really
that literally
far
like
off.
it bounced. No, that went in and then bounced. What is happening?
What's the noise?
Are we getting abducted right now?
It sounds like.
Does it not sound like a beam just came down? Like you three are my choice.
E.T. was the
Sounds
one to
like
come into the podcast.
fucking aliens are coming.
And it was like these
still kinda hear
these
it.
three they're drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we
Yeah.
would like them.
Damn tornado come through.
E.T. just walks underneath the garage door.
But yeah, no, we're there and like half the people like cleared out, and all of a sudden I get this text and like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm
Yeah.
like, someone was shot. I go, no shit.
Like you
Like
saw
you
it.
expected.
You saw it coming.
Like yeah, it's Bucks in 6 in Milwaukee. Someone got shot.
I hope they shot him 6 times.
Hey, I guess what? The sun's gonna rise tomorrow too. And she goes, no, outside the bar. I go, what bar? And she goes, the one you're at. I go, oh shit. And like, and then that one hit me. I was like, are you guys okay? And because it was literally apparently outside the door.
They die.
You didn't even hear it?
No.
Well, dude,
That's what's
you
fucked
realize
up about it.
How so loud? Like
Yeah.
it's just loud down there.
But
It's probably
literally
so loud that you
literally
can't.
the first thing I did was I called Steven.
Yeah.
And Steven was like, I'm
I
still at
thought
the
you were
block.
with them.
Yeah, well, we're in the same bar. I'm not next to him. Let's be
Okay.
honest. Does Steven want to hang out with me at the bar? No. He's like, get the fuck away from me,
Steven
dude.
barely wants to hang out with me.
Steven, he does what he wants. That's what I love about him.
Yeah.
But he does what he wants. So it's like if he doesn't want to be around you, you're not going to be around him.
It's kind of like a cat.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's a human cat. And so I'm just like, all right, he's good. I went and found him. And I called Andrew. And I'm like, what? You all right? He goes, and he did the same thing. He goes, what are you talking about? I go, someone got shot outside the bar I'm at. He goes, well, I'm not at that bar. And he goes, I'm like, so you're good? He goes, yeah. I go, all right, have fun.
Sounds good. I guess that's over with.
That's also bad that how numb we are to it lately. It's scary.
That's
the
true.
next week, my buddy was like at a happy hour, walked down an alleyway to get to a different bar. 10 minutes later, someone got shot in that alleyway. And he goes, dude, that's fucking crazy.
I don't know if you actually heard about it, but...
Is that Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Were you a senior when I was a freshman?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember Anthony? His real name was Anthony Greiger. We all called him Nino. He just got shot in Franksville.
In Franksville?
In Franksville 3 weeks...
What, did he get shot with a 22? Someone shooting like
4 weeks ago.
beer cans?
4 weeks ago. He was coming. He lived in Elkhorn. He pulled up to a gas station. He's pumping gas. Guy wanted to steal his car. Pulled up next to him. Shot him. Dead.
No way.
Just went to his funeral.
Holy
Like 2 weeks ago. I just went to his funeral.
fuck.
3 weeks ago. Yeah. So, yeah. You probably walked past that kid multiple times in the hallway.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
But it's like, just like how you're saying, like, it's
it's
become a thing now,
It's
and
seriously
it's scary.
getting bad. And like obviously, I don't mean to make a joke about it at first, but like Jesus Christ, like
Yeah.
just pulling up. I mean, Steven's been held at gunpoint before. I've been held at gunpoint by a cop. That's a different story. But like Steven, like I think it was, and we got lucky with Steven. I think because I think he was in high school or like right before you guys got to high school, and some guy just pulled up and I don't know who he's with, but just put a gun on him. And he go,
That's messed up.
and they're like, "What high school did you go to?"
It's like when you said that point.
And let's be honest, it's like
L.A.,
they're
Las
like,
Vegas,
You're like,
Chicago.
there's because in your head, like like there's one wrong answer to this.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
100% a wrong answer
Oh,
to
yeah.
this.
There is.
And I think he said Franklin, and they drove off. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest with you. I talked to Steven a lot. I never knew about this.
Yeah, it could be Andrew, but it's one of them. It's one. I think it's Steven. I don't think Andrew's been held at gunpoint yet. We'll see.
I'll tell you what.
We'll see. Are you saying like it's gonna happen?
people
Well, yeah. Let's
wonder-
be honest. Andrew is like a little me, which is a
Yeah.
problem. So
He is. He is.
That
Is he
people-
here?
yeah, he's sleeping. He's not gonna wake up.
What
you kidding
time is
me?
it?
This man. 10:20.
And he's sleeping, you think?
100%. Are you kidding me? Dude, he'll come home from work, take a nap, and we're like, all right, we'll see you in the morning. I don't sleep at all. Like, I slept
I'll see you in the
2.5
afternoon.
hours today. This man will sleep today more than I will in the next 3 days combined.
That's amazing.
That's crazy. Good for him.
That's
Good for
great.
him.
At least someone's doing it.
Gosh darn it, good for him.
Someone's
But
gotta
then
sleep,
people
right?
wonder why, like, I'm not from here. You know,
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Tell the people.
I'm from a little town called Lamartine. It's a small town outside of Fond du Lac, in central
Okay, I thought you were
Wisconsin.
gonna. That is some other
But
state.
that's why, like, I'm listening to you guys talk. I'm listening to like what's going on, and I'm just like, I'm not oblivious. Like, I understand.
I
that
had
this
two
stuff-
neighbors.
I'm like, I understand this stuff is happening.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm not really a sports fan. I don't really watch sports. I don't watch like the Bucks. I don't watch like the Brewers.
I'm gonna bring this up to you just a bit. You're good.
Sweet.
You're good. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I don't watch like the Bucks. I don't watch the Brewers. I am oblivious to like what's happening in the world now with like people being held at gunpoint because it doesn't happen where I'm from. I hear about it.
Yeah.
But it's just like for me, it's kind of like just an it's not like a realistic experience for me to see that.
It's yeah. When you're not used to it, it's hard to imagine it. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I think I don't want to. Let's not get into the COVID thing, but like, it's kind of like it's like when you have no one around you that's gotten it, you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you have someone who gets it and like kind of sick. You're like, oh shit, this is actually a fucking serious thing.
Yeah.
Like it takes like a personal experience for a lot of people to take things seriously.
Yeah.
So like if you never see the shootings or whatever, like I still to this day like I didn't see the shooting outside the bar. I didn't hear it. I haven't seen someone get shot. I mean, the only time I've been held at gunpoint is because we got mistaken for ding-dong ditching.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, they took that serious. Whoever did.
They brought the fucking dog and backup.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get the canine unit. We got a ding-dong.
We got a 246.
Someone's disturbing the peace. But, like, it honestly does. It takes a personal experience for you to be like, oh, shit, this is real, and this is a problem.
Right, yeah.
Because, like...
Well, it hit home when Nino got shot. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, and I had to figure out through Facebook.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I actually, the day before, seen it on the news. I'm looking at the news, and I'm like, holy shit. First thing I thought was, like, Franksville. Like, nothing happens in Franksville. Nothing.
There's nothing in Franksville.
There's nothing in
Is that around here?
There's a couple houses. That's about it.
It's probably like 20 minutes south of here.
Yeah. There's nothing out there. It's just farm field and woods.
Yeah.
Really.
And a Sitco gas.
There's a house every quarter mile. Like, it's not a busy town.
Yeah. So it's like, I didn't think really much of it other than that. And then all of a sudden I found out, I clicked on it, and it had his profile pic on the news, and it said, Anthony Greiger, age, I think it was 22.
That's so fucking sad.
Just got married, dude, like all that. So like, you're right, when it doesn't truly hit you until it happens to someone either family, along that line.
I mean, anything, whoa. Whether it's like shootings, cancer, COVID, anything. I mean, overdoses. Scary. It's scary. Like, and we got to get off this serious topic, but like,
yeah, this is getting sad.
Yeah, it is getting real sad. But like, no, recently,
you got tissues around here.
But recently, one of my friends in Colorado, two of my friends, one of their good friends OD'd on cocaine. But because, I mean, trust me, I've done it. I know all my friends have done.
OD'd on cocaine?
So here's the problem is, you think like when you get it from someone, like, this is just cocaine. This is going to give me a high for 20 minutes.
Right. You think nothing of it.
It's a 20-minute Adderall.
Everyone does it.
Everyone does it. It's
cool,
fine.
It's whatever.
But that one was laced, and lately the cocaine that's been circulating there, I guess, has been laced with fentanyl. And so if you do a bunch of cocaine at night, like most people are like recreational users, it sounds so bad. No, because this kid died.
He gets all serious again.
But like, the people like do a bump and they're fine and they probably okay. But if you do like more than one, and it's laced with fentanyl, you overdose on fentanyl real fucking quick. And that, I mean, it's crazy. And then all of a sudden now you're like, okay, that just, I can't view anyone that does drugs the same way right now. I mean, it's not like people are gonna stop. Yeah. Nor should you. I mean, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
But
so
wow. Okay, we should probably.
So
get
ass
something.
or tits?
So you an ass man or a tits man? Let's actually ask that.
No, I like ass.
Ass for sure.
Ass. I'm sorry, ladies.
I mean,
if you have like a really nice pair of tits,
I think.
No, like,
sure. Let's see.
Let's lose the women audience real quick. I think it's. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just not gonna say it.
I think this topic is better off not discussing.
Yeah, let's not gonna discuss it. I want to go back actually to. Jesus Christ, Toth, you have my address. Your guys' business. I want to know like your ultimate.
We just got done talking about drugs.
Yeah, so
shooting.
So all our friends.
Bucks and six, baby.
Bucks and six. Bang, bang, bang.
See, that's where I got lost. I'm like, I don't know anything about sports.
Yeah, let's go back to whitetail.
We'll go back to hunting. So you guys basically started over a hunting vest, or a camo vest. And
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
it cost $70.
And they're like, hey, we should film our hunts. And the guy you met did film work, right?
Yeah.
What is, I guess, just because of chase, the ultimate goal of this? Like, what kind of company do you want this to be? Like, because in the title it says productions. It kind of sounds like you guys want to be, like, when I grew up, my dad had, like, VHS tapes or DVDs of, like, I don't know if it was, like, Whitetails Unlimited or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, do you want that? Do you think that's, like, where you want to go?
I think the idea behind Brothers Midwest Productions was always, like, when you hear of an outdoor group, it's always something outdoors, or it's always so and so outdoors. It's never production. So for us, we wanted to get our name out there in terms of producing a high quality production. And the production side of it was literally just that, just being, hey, we're going to come out and we're going to produce the highest quality that we can. We're going to show our viewers, but then we turned into a brand. So when we figured out the name, we didn't have a logo. We didn't have an idea behind a brand. But right now, that's our biggest thing. Our biggest thing is our brand. And that's why for myself and for the other guys who brought this idea to life, we want guys like Nate Clark. We want guys like Ethan Dorrell. These guys are insane deer hunters. They're good at what they do. They're good behind the camera. They got a face for radio and a voice for camera. I'm just kidding. But no, that's really the idea, is to gather the best, most serious deer hunters in our area in Wisconsin, create just an absolute powerhouse of guys who have 4K equipment, who can film, and who are good at talking to the camera, have a brand to back that, and then just start producing on YouTube. And then maybe one day in the near future, we offer a service. We offer a production service, and that could be in our plan.
I think you guys should offer that sooner than you think.
I've had thoughts of it. I don't know what you think.
Because I think this is gonna turn into a company. Because I mean, it could just be a YouTube channel right now, but I think there's a ceiling to, and this is my opinion, to just hunting stuff. Right. I think you guys know what the fuck you're talking about. So
when I say that we live and breathe for whitetails, it's almost scary. It's almost scary.
What are we doing?
I know.
What are we doing
scary.
after this?
We're gonna go fertilize one of my food plots,
and then what?
And then go to the deer expo.
So it's like it's a live, a breathe. I mean, I've lost relationships because of hunting. I've lost friends. I've lost girlfriends. It seems so stupid. And trust me, people have even been like, why? It's a deer. It's whitetail. And even I'm like, yeah, you're right. But honestly, I am so obsessed with whitetail hunting. It's not even funny.
Yeah, if something you love, like it, that you're just weeding out people who aren't gonna match with you. Then
right.
I would not worry at your guys' age about your fucking relationships right now. Okay.
Well, and I think too, even just circulating back to like what Nate was saying, it's something where 99% of the deer hunters are people who are into the outdoors in the off season, right? We're out of fall, it's the summertime, it's the winter, it's the spring. It's our off season, right? Yeah. For us, we don't have that. We have 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We are thinking, we're doing, we're breathing, sleeping, whatever, deer hunting. And that's what our passion is. That's what our obsession is. Even like right now, we're shooting our bulls, or we're fertilizing food plots, or planting food plots, or figuring out next tree stand locations. It's hard for me too sometimes to converse with the generalized deer hunter. I don't know if you can say the same, but for me, talking to somebody who's just a deer hunter, maybe just goes out for opening gun or just goes out for whatever, I find myself being like, it's almost, and I shouldn't say arrogant, but I almost find myself it's hard to communicate with the people who don't, I guess, talk on the same level as you do, or don't research deer hunting.
That's with everything. There's levels to everything. There's the guy that does video games professionally, and then there's I don't play video games, but people like us, I play it on Saturday.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
It's you don't understand the intricacies. You think you can talk about it, but you can't. I mean, it's not diminishing anyone else.
I'm not saying that to be an asshole.
You are.
You're a fucking dick, man. Get the fuck out of this show.
You're a fucking asshole.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm not, and too. That's why I took the guys that I call on an everyday basis, and I'm a caller. I call people. Nate knows this as well as anybody.
I did too. I hate texting.
I will just call you. In the middle of the day. I call all the BMP boys. I call Doro, Matt, Alec, Sab. I call all these guys. Nate Clark gets a call from me probably twice a day just for mindless shit. And it doesn't mean anything, It's what it is, isn't it?
No, it's awesome.
I love it.
No, I really do.
I mean, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. You're passionate about something you want to do. I think you guys should take it one step further than just so like when I said like you guys know what you're talking about. So you know damn well when you guys go to these expos or when you go to load it back up.
I didn't know it was gonna turn into that.
So you know damn well when you go to these expos or you guys are hanging out. I know how these conversations go. You're like, we could do this better. They could do this better. Why not do it better? So like. I know you like want to wait to offer a service. You want to build your brand, but building your brand might also be providing something that improves the hunting community.
Right.
So like, I mean, it's true though. Like you know damn well you have ideas in the back of your head, and you could spit off probably for the next hour and a half how you think hunting could be better. How I mean, like Wisconsin in general could be better. The tags, anything.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I want to take, I guess, this time to give, and that's a great point that you make about like what can we do better? Why not now? Why don't we just do it?
Yeah. It's tough. It's easier said than done. Yeah.
And I want to give my buddy David Volt and the guys at Wild Wisconsin a shout out too. He's up in Central Wisconsin. He's up by me. I met David a couple months after I met these guys. They're actually a couple months before, but he was in waterfowl. He was a waterfowl guide service. And he actually got out of it, and because of his love and passion for hunting, it wasn't about money for him. He didn't want to make any more money off of it. He just wanted to give back to the community, give back to the hunting industry. So we actually teamed up this spring, and we did a memorial hunt for a gentleman who he thought really highly of who passed away. We did a memorial hunt. We brought a girl out turkey hunting, 13 years old. She shot her first turkey. And for me, like that was super eye-opening to experience her first time behind a gun with her dad. Her dad was there. We filmed everything.
Yeah.
And we captured the entire moment. So for me, that was really eye-opening. And I think, too, is something we don't get together as much. For BMP guys, for the members, I would like to get together more often to circulate ideas like that.
Absolutely.
So we can get out more and just benefit the industry, benefit the community.
Yeah.
The hunting industry. Let's get kids into hunting. Let's get them off the couch and let's get them out into the outdoors with their loved ones, with their friends. I'm a first generation hunter. I was, my grandpa hunted a little bit. My dad never hunted, but I got into a group of guys who hunted, and I
Fell in love with it. Yeah.
fell in love with it.
Yeah, no, I got it from my dad. I mean, my Steven has it as well, and Andrew not at all.
Yeah.
Put a gun in his hand and be like, "Where do I put it?" And he just pointed at his fucking face. Yeah, no, it's true though. Like, I think you guys could do very well with this and like benefit me. Like, and just teaching people that hunting isn't. I think that's a misconception with hunting too. Is people are like, "Oh, you're killing animals. You have no respect for animals."
Oh,
I think hunting it bothers the shit out of all of us who hunt. It's like I think it's almost the highest. It sounds weird, but like the highest respect for the animals. It is a part of life. Like people are like, this is how. By the way, we're here because people before us killed fucking animals. Like
every day.
Exactly. Like
to eat, survive.
It's survive. Yeah, and it's. I don't know. I think it's part of us. It's human nature, and like I said, like when we talk about like how you shoot a deer and you're like, instantly, we're shaking. You know what you just did.
You know you're well.
You know,
like you took a life.
You took a life. In a little part in the back of your head, you're like, I fucking feel terrible, but at the same time, like, I mean, this is life. This is
well, and two, like, there's a difference. Like for me, I know Cameron Haynes says the same thing. Like even in every single one of his, he prepares every single day of his life. He runs a marathon every single day. He shoots his bow multiple times a day. Because he wants to give him. That
man's got 27 hours in his day.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
that is so good.
And he wants to give. He wants to give that animal. He wants to give that animal the best chance against him. And if he's gonna harvest that animal, he wants to give it the most effort he can to make an ethical kill on that animal.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, he's sick to his stomach.
Yeah. No. You want it to be a challenge. That's also the fun of it. Like, I'm not a fan of the, like, oh, we're just going to go to, hey, there's like 90 deer here. Just go can shoot into the
High
woods. And one's
fence.
gonna,
Yeah, like
yeah,
deer
high
farm.
fence. There ain't going anywhere. Deer farm. Yeah, I don't like that. I like the primitive nature of it.
Like it's you versus
It's
them.
you versus the wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the gun. Like you have a gun, you're like, I'm already cheating a bit, but it's like, not everyone can pull a bow back.
Right, right.
Not everyone practices all the time, but like you still prepare. Like, how many people do you know sit in the woods for 6 hours to have lunch?
It's true. That's
a
good.
lot of
I mean,
gun
100% of
lot
this room.
A lot of gun hunters in Wisconsin.
Yeah. It's great. It's respect. I mean, I think what I would want most out of like most hunting companies, like
Right.
just teach people like, hey, we're not bad people.
No.
And we have to be. I think that's something we have to work on is being more educational.
We need a better PR team for sure.
Right. I think that is too. Like something within Brothers Midwest, that was our idea. Like our idea was to be as educational as motivational. We want to get people into hunting, and we want people to look at us, and we want to be the role model. So we want people to see us and say, gosh, I want to be like
I want to do
him,
it just like them.
I want to do it like them. Right. We want to be a positive impact. We don't want to be looked down upon, or we don't want to talk like we know everything, because I'm learning every single day. Nate's learning every single day. I learn from Nate. Nate learns from me. We want to have that effect on people.
Yeah.
On
No,
the
that's
industry.
great.
Just like everyone else, we have a dream. We're just trying to make it come true, right?
And guys,
Just-
Fuck, you're in my
no
garage.
means-
Hopefully next time you're not in the garage.
Right. By no means am I saying like any of us know everything. We're never gonna know
No.
everything, and that's what the
No.
beauty.
That's
what
the best
beauty
part.
of-
If you knew everything, do you know how boring life would be if we all knew what to do?
Oh God.
How boring it would
suck.
be if we walk like, I know what I'm doing today, and I know how to do it. I'm like,
We'd all be in the
That's sweet.
parking lot paying for drinking. It just
I would literally put a
tailgating,
bullet through my
24/7.
ears. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. If I knew what was going on, I knew how to do it all the time. That's boring.
right.
The uncertainty and the ability to learn kind of makes life very fun.
Yeah.
It really does.
That's the best.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna see what time we're at because I don't want to keep you guys too long, but at the same time, we're golden. We're golden.
Good deal.
Good.
Yeah, we're fine.
No, man, I really appreciate you having us on. I
Yeah.
I never really realized.
Is there anything
how-
like, I mean, I've prompted a few things. Is there anything I think you touched on it, but on all of it. But like, is there anything else you guys want to like bring up about the company? Anything you're working on? Anything?
Where can these people find us?
Yeah, how about that?
So
This sounds like the end of the episode.
we'll
So they can
segue-
find it here. Good night, everyone.
No, we'll segue back.
Thanks for tuning in
Actually,
on a Saturday.
good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning. I feel like Ron
Wake up
Bur- I
with
feel
Brothers
like,
Midwest
I feel like
and
Ron
Fat
Bur-
Chance
I feel like-
Podcast.
I feel like Ron Burgundy. I kind of feel like.
I'll tell you
Ron
what, I
Burgundy.
need you to get a little closer to the microphone. You keep backing up.
I feel like Ron. I get scared of it.
That's
Why?
all right.
I'm just kidding.
Really? Because you just talked for like 20 minutes. I think you're good.
No.
You're fine.
Where can
so
they find us?
The best way to get connected to Brothers Midwest would be on Instagram, Brothers Midwest Productions. And then the other thing too is our biggest thing right now is our YouTube page. We've got, I think we just hit 200 subscribers.
Yeah. We're not that big.
No.
So
Neither
like,
am I.
subscribe,
Right.
follow.
Right. Subscribe, like, comment, anything.
Please.
If you guys want to see anything.
Even if you don't like hunting, just like it. For heaven's sakes.
for the love of God,
Just subscribe.
Can I throw out an idea for you guys?
Yeah, I
please,
love it.
please,
Yeah.
please, love this.
What if you did a podcast
I don't know. I think we could.
where you either talk about hunting stories, like each week you could do a different topic, like whether it's
Didn't Matt just post about that in his basement?
I think so. Like he wants to start doing podcasts in his basement because his basement's sweet now.
It is.
well here.
Shout
this-
out to the Matt and Jake.
Wakoyak.
Wakoviak, sorry. Yeah, Matt Wakoviak and Jake Wakoviak. I mean, they just redid their basement.
And it's sweet. It's like a whole trophy room. That
Well,
you got down
here's the
there.
thing. I will.
It's like
off-
you walk
I will,
into a Cabela's.
I will offer this to you right now. I will, if you guys want to do it, because while I'm still here,
This is big. What's about to happen here?
I will produce it for you if you want. You can have all the equipment for
Come
when you want to do it,
on.
No way.
but you have to commit to actually doing it. This isn't like a half-ass thing where like we're doing it 1 week. You do it once a week. You talk about hunting.
So you'll let us use the gear.
Fat Chance Buddy
100%.
just
You can use all this. Also, I mean, I joked about it before, like, you know how I don't know how many I don't want to be Barstool. I don't want to sponsor athletes. I just want to sponsor random people.
Right.
I'd like to be a part of this.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
I mean, y'all are already wearing the hat.
Yeah. Well, I wish I had mine ready because I was gonna give you guys mine. I think it'd be great. This would have been way better if you were wearing Fat Chance, what he has.
Oh, that would have been so good. Well, the cool.
That's how we like agreed on this. I'm like, hat for hat. You want to go? He goes, yeah, let's do it.
I said absolutely. I'm
He
like,
told
I'll
me,
get you a hat.
he's like, Cullen, you can't come down here without a hat. He's like, just get one of those all black BMP.
Because I'm out of hats.
I love it.
So I told him, I'm like,
I love both of these. Dude, that logo's sick.
It really is.
We
And
have
there's meaning behind it.
Yeah.
There's a meaning. This isn't just an antler.
See, that's what I'm looking for. I don't have mine. Right now, I just have like the words of my show, and I'm like,
You would have somewhere to go. You should check out our guy for getting.
See, like the
Yeah,
biggest.
no, I need a
guy's
hat
the best.
person. I have a
AKA.
shirt girl. I have a shirt girl.
AKA, his name is Dylan. We'll give him
Hartford.
Yeah.
Shout out, what's her name? AKA?
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out.
Dylan Wilcox, aka in Hartford, Wisconsin. They're a small local brand. And they do awesome work.
This just shut off.
We probably filled up.
It's a good time to go pee.
No, well, apparently we just lost. I don't know how much, but I think we just lost the business aspect of it. So, fuck.
The business aspect.
I'm like, hey, we'll promote all of our stuff. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. Did I just touch it the wrong way? Probably.
Are we
We're
still
fine.
going right now?
We're going now, yeah. Do you want to pee? You can go pee.
Can I pee?
Yeah, go pee.
Yeah, leave us.
Where do I pee? Do I go pee inside or can I go outside?
I would go out, and then I think every episode someone pees.
Are you serious?
Dead serious, yeah.
Well, when you got a case full of beer.
And then usually it's just me by myself. I'm like, all right,
to make up for it, I'll shotgun this beer when I come back.
All right.
You're fine. I
I'll have
mean,
it
you're fine.
primed up.
Just go out and then.
No,
yeah,
you're
I
not
mean,
fine. You got a shotgun that way.
I promise the people the
they're-
world's slowest shotgun.
The trees over there, just go pee in them. Dude, what the fuck just happened?
Did
that
we
this
just lose half the podcast? Don't even
No.
tell me that.
We did not lose half the podcast. We lost maybe 5 minutes, maybe. So I don't know.
I'm gonna go pee.
So we're still rolling.
So when I listen to this back, I don't know where we're at, but because I don't know where we're at. What we decided is they're going to start a podcast. I sponsor them, and then one day they will sponsor me, and then I don't know. We're just going to be one big happy family.
We'll make history.
Yeah, we're going to do great.
We're gonna make history.
Dude, I'd love that. I love this logo. I hate that it's not keeping up with it. I know it's going now, so we're good. But no, I love the logo. I gotta find it. When I switched, I loved the first show I did. We had a really fun logo, and then when Braxton was like, I just can't do this anymore. I was like, fuck. I need to put content out, but I don't have the time to look for an episode.
I think that you should put the baby face in your logo.
Yeah, I should, but I almost want to do that face, but me.
Yeah.
And just that's it.
Could be.
I don't know. I think part of it's just gonna be. I don't want to do the stereotypical it's my face.
Right.
I got a hat on.
Right.
It says Fat Chance. But part of me is just do it. That's what works. That's the issue with someone who's new and I want this to mean something, and saying it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
Because in 3 months I'm not gonna give a flying fuck what it looks like. I just want it to look good on a T-shirt.
Right.
That's it.
Well, that's just it.
Do you guys have clothing or anything like that?
So we're actually working right now on a couple of different designs. This is actually a mug, and I was gonna leave that with you after drinking beers out of it.
Dude, this is I love
it's
this.
Sweet. I mean, it's pretty smooth for a logo.
It's real smooth. It looks professional. It looks like you guys been doing this for a while.
Well, and too, like I said, we
Fake it till you make it, right?
that's what it is. That's what life is.
Yeah.
But after getting together with this group of guys, especially, if you get a bunch of entrepreneurs together and guys that want to get shit done and actually go forward and move something as a team, there's no better group of guys than having a lumberjack like this on your team. What? But I actually, when I met Nate had gotten a hold of me and told me, he's like, hey, I shot a buck. Nate shot a really nice buck last year. But
no, I did.
Anyways, he got me the footage.
We're getting to the cocky hour.
He got me the footage. Yeah, a couple more beers in and he'll be just screaming.
He's gonna be shirtless.
Yeah.
Fucking buzzing already.
But anyways, he gave me the footage of a buck he shot last year with a bow.
Do you want me to open that for you?
No, it's good.
I mean, you're about to shot. Okay, good. You're gonna bite it. Yeah. Sorry.
No, we're gonna turn all of ours.
Did you open it as you bite it?
No.
I think you did.
Ooh,
Well, that'll look good on camera.
So my computer's about to malfunction now.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You didn't hit it.
It's okay. Don't apologize.
It's all
No,
right.
but
I
keep going.
apparently already fucked up the audio. There hasn't been an episode where it's like, yeah, everything went
Are
smooth.
we good though? Like right now?
Yeah, you're fine right now.
Yeah, you're rolling.
It says we're rolling. I don't see anything moving, but it says we're rolling. So.
Come on.
No, we're good. It just
no.
after I moved it, it's not gonna keep up. It's just like I don't get computers. Like it is what it is.
Give it a little.
We
air
deleted
muzzle
6 episodes to do this one. I think we're good. I think we have enough space to do this.
But I'm sorry. Keep going. What are you saying?
I'm gonna put you shotgunning this on our Instagram story. So like,
I promise the people of the world slow shotgun. I'm not very good at shotgunning. This is a cold.
I'm
beer.
terrible at it. I've said it so many times. I'm terrible at chugging.
Yeah.
Like I will never try and like.
Well, I just don't want to do this, and then people are like, "Dude, that kid sucks."
Who cares? Like Matt was like bragging about chugging, and like Matt chugged it super fast, but he's like, I did it like in like 1 second. I'm like, that one was 4. So like,
Yep.
don't worry about it. You're fine.
All right.
Well,
right on the podcast.
you know what doesn't help is your lips are closed together like an asshole. You gotta open the throat and let it go. Dude, fuck, I'm better than that.
No, my fucking eyes are watering.
Trying to suck it in.
It's like sucking on a nibble.
Oh, come on.
He crushes it like he actually just crushed the beer.
Yeah, literally. Like it was just an absolute slinger of a.
There you go.
I think it's time for mine.
Oh shoot, where were we? Well, you've done all right here
I've only had 2.
as the head anchor.
I've only had 2. He goes.
Well, it's also 9 o'clock. What time is it now? It's almost 11. We're good. This is prime drinking hour.
Yeah, we're all right.
Are those all me?
I'm gonna have to get some lunch after this.
I haven't had a damn thing this morning. I just want to.
I haven't either.
You had the jet fuel from McDonald's.
Yeah, this kid got me a coffee this morning. Tell him what you get. What's the secret sauce?
I get a medium black coffee, 4 Splenda sweeteners, and 2 creamers, and it just. I mean, it's not a.
Yeah, it makes
it's
me
not
throw
a.
up.
It's not a black coffee.
No, it puts
It's
you on
a-
the toilet. That's what
it's
it
not.
is.
But it's not a white chick.
But it's also not
Concoction.
even close to a black coffee.
No,
I
but
went-
it gives. But I call it jet fuel. It's jet fuel. If you drink that, make sure you're within a Make sure you're by a bathroom in 10 minutes.
So after you get that, take your 5-hour energy, and you're gonna pop that and put it inside there too, and you will be humming for the next 3 days.
See, I went straight to black. I didn't drink coffee until my like super senior semester of college, and I went straight to black. Like
Really?
I didn't
Nothing in
like
it.
coffee,
Nothing.
and then I was just like, my roommate gave me. He's like, he had like the French press and stuff like that. I'm
Oh,
like, this
yeah.
is nice.
Oh, wow.
But it was just like black coffee. I'm like, it's cold outside. This is kind of nice.
So did you have coffee this morning?
No, because I woke up this
So you're
morning.
not that big of a coffee drinker.
But
No,
coffee
because
is also
no,
a-
because I
coffee-
was in a rush. Like the first thing
You slept for 2 hours. Let's be honest.
yeah, I slept for 2 hours, but I was like, I'm gonna drink. That'll wake me the fuck up. This is my drug. Like this will wake me up as doing it. I
This is
literally
your-
said like when I was upstairs, like I showered and I was setting stuff up, and I went upstairs. I'm like, I'm so fucking like I'm like this is a great fucking day.
Right.
Like I'm doing this. Like this is how much I love this. Like this wakes me up.
This is great.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have coffee
This is
right
so
after
awesome.
This
Yeah.
is cool. This is cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having a blast.
This is
I'm
big.
So glad that, and I'm so glad you gave like me the opportunity, Nate. Thank you, and me the opportunity.
You guys are welcome on whenever you want.
Come on here and do this, man. Cheers.
Cheers. We're gonna cheers
I'll
on
give
the
you the
podcast.
microphone.
Yeah.
Hey, you're welcome on whenever you want. I love this episode because it's the first group of guys that aren't just someone like I'm just shooting the shit with. Like you guys are doing something, and then like that excites me. And like,
Right.
and I know like a lot of people don't listen to the whole episode and stuff like that, but I think, all right, not that I'm rushing you out, like we're gonna hang out after this, but I'm gonna wrap this up a bit.
Yeah.
So we do this. I do this for this season. So season 2. And I'm curious to see what you guys are gonna say because you guys are kind of doing what you want to do right now. But how old are you both?
24.
23.
23. So you about to turn 25, or you?
I just turned 24 like a week ago.
I just turned 23 in
All right,
June.
perfect. So before you turn 24 and before you turn 25, what is something you have to do?
Wow. You go
That's
first.
a great question.
Can you go first with
That
that
excites me. How about you?
That's awesome.
You both are part of this company that you're in love with.
Wow, that's a really
But
good question.
you have
Something
a year.
I
You have a
have
year, and like I say, I've clipped everyone's, and they'll be together, and I'm gonna follow up with all 16 people or 16 episodes, whether it's 16 or like 30 people. I don't know
Right.
who's gonna be on each episode.
Yeah. It's
But
a
I'm
great
gonna follow
question.
it. You have a year.
Um,
What is something you want to do or feel like you have to do? If you need inspiration, I can give you what other people said.
no, gosh, no, I don't need that. I'd say we'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think that's a really attainable goal for us. YouTube is our biggest platform for broadcasting what we filmed. I'd say 1,000 subscribers would be a heck of a milestone for us, and I think that's going to be feasible. We're holding on to a lot of footage right now that we're going to drop here pretty quick, and it's buck kills. So I think 1,000 subscribers is an attainable goal.
And I think we might be able to do that once we drop that footage. We do have a lot of kills coming up. But,
Yeah, what's yours? You can't say the same thing.
no. And, I mean,
It doesn't have to be about your company either. It could be a personal thing.
yeah.
Like Matt McKenna said he wants to get tattoos. He's like, I want to actually
To
get the
branch
ink
off
I've been
that,
asking
I want
for.
to get actually tattoos too.
Huh?
I
Well,
just
Matt
don't
McKenna
know what
has
to
a
get.
great place.
I just don't know what to get. So if any of you have any ideas for
Well, don't
tattoos
rush
for
it.
me
Okay, that's
of
gonna
what
be
would look good on me,
Well, it's going to be some hunting
Hey,
thing. I think we know
a
that.
dragon
just a fucking panther coming down the yard.
right on your nipple.
No. No, actually, I
face right here.
I want tattoos, but I just don't know what to get. But what do I? Oh my gosh, that's a
Or you
really
turn
good
24,
question.
something you feel like you have to do.
Man, that is so tough. I mean, whether it be my number one obsession and passion in life be hunting, obviously, we all want to shoot a big buck this year, get it on film. Gosh. But
Something that doesn't take chance. How about that?
yeah, money, I guess. You know what? Nope. It's spend more time with my family.
There you go.
Sure.
It really is.
True family, man.
I am. I'm a mama's boy. That's the first time I ever admitted that to anybody. I'm a mama's boy. I really am. I want to spend more time with not only my mom, but family in general. I kind of branched off from my family for about 4 years. For the past 4 years, I haven't really talked to anybody.
That's a good one. I like
So
really good one.
family, it's just
I'm about to cry.
my sister's pregnant. I'm about to become an uncle, probably within the next 3 days.
Congratulations.
No kidding.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
So
awesome,
I'm
man.
super stoked about that.
I'm an unofficial godfather.
But oh, wow.
I just appointed myself that.
I think that's what they call a daddy.
But yeah, no, I'm a straight up mama's boy. About being an uncle, and I just need to spend more time with my family. My dad's the one who got me into hunting, and even him, I haven't been really too much spending time with, I guess you could say. So I guess spend more time with my family.
Good.
It's good.
I like that. I think
Yeah.
that's a good way to end it.
So
We've laughed. We've talked about shootings.
He cried.
He cried.
bit.
And hey, here's your company.
hey, cheers.
Cheers, boys. I love what you're doing.
Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming on. This is fun.
Thank you so much. It was a good
course.
time.
Hopefully, we didn't lose too much. There's a good chance we lost 5. There's a good chance we lost 30 seconds, and I just noticed it. So, who fucking knows? I'm terrible at this
All
shit.
right.
So,
Either way, it worked out.
Corey's
right?
calling you.
all right, Corey, I'll answer your phone call now. See you, buddy. All right. Thanks, boys.